It's Easter weekend, a bank holiday Monday at Andy's house, which is his new house in Peterborough, Alton Malville. And here's his new drive. And we've been working in the garden this weekend, so we've been doing a bit of bramble bashing and sorting out Andy's new shed, finding new plants, and planting a potato patch here and trying to get some soil nutrients into a vegetable bed. And then we've been taking lots of rubbish into the woodland at the back here, which is through this gate. And this is the woodland at the edge of the main road. You can see his house. It's bright sun, but it's really cold today. There's quite a cold wind, and it was snowing a little bit this morning. It was about 8 o'clock this morning. You can see lots of things trying to grow in amongst all this rough grass. And we're trying to work out what used to be lawn, or what might have been flower beds. There's lots of trees trying to get back, trying to grow through the fence here. So there's field maple and some things like sycamore trying to grow. We've just got to try and get it back a bit so that it looks more of a shape. There's lots of rose bushes, and we found some nice plants, some beautiful hyacinths, and rhododendron, more rose bushes, and we've got some laurel here, and this is the pond. It's quite deep to get in, steep sides, so we're not quite sure whether it needs to have some ramps. Andy spotted a heron here the other day eating a frog, and the heron seems to be a common visitor here. We've got frog spawn, oh, lots of it. Andy's got a little solar powered fountain in the middle, and there's water lilies coming up, and there's the pump. There's a little pagoda archway, and we've been working on this corner here. It's got this lovely asbestos shed, which has got light fittings and plug sockets and all sorts of working things, so he's a bit loath to get rid of it. Although it's asbestos, we're trying to find a way of making it a safe place for him to store things and perhaps work. There's all the mature trees all round, cherries blossoming. So, and we've got a lovely magnolia, which has got these little small, quite dainty flowers. It's quite pretty. So we come through this place. There's a sort of nice little interesting arbour here, which has been planted with this lovely bamboo, which is sort of making a soft whispery sound. It could be a bit of a thud, but not sure whether it's going to stay there or not. We've also got jasmine and rose climbing over the top of that. We've got a nice willow tree, curly willow tree there, and we've got a cherry tree or apple tree, and we've just been clearing off the the rose from over this fence, which has pulled the fence down. And he's also moved the water butt this weekend, which was blocked up with nettles when we first moved here. And then he's moved the water butt. He's got Virginia creeper growing all up the house, which was growing over everything, conservatory right down and along the ground. So there's lots of nice little corners in the garden. It's a very big garden, so there's lots of work to do. And today Andy is bramble bashing, so he's just on the other side of the fence. We've discovered this mountain. I don't know what we call it actually, it's not a mountain. It is, what do you call that on there that you're standing on, Andy?
I don't know, a mound.
A mound made of concrete blocks and things.
And bricks.
What are you going to do with that?
I don't know.
Could you put a big statue on? Could you have a big statue on it?
Yeah, maybe.
What do you think to your new garden, Andy?
It's nice.
And what about your new hard work? What do you think to your new house?
Yeah, I like it. Nice and quiet.
Nice and quiet. So have you got anything more to add to this video?
No.
Just say goodbye then.
Bye.